What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Iowa Archery Boys. My name is Billy, and today we're going to be going through some new fixed blade broadheads. I just picked up the Annihilators. I've been really interested in these guys, wanting to see how they work out. So today we're actually going to be sharpening these broadheads and going to take you through it here today. I've never actually sharpened any broadheads before, so this will be the first time that I do so. So you'll get to kind of join along with me. I picked up this G5 broadhead sharpening stone. Now, I'm sure you can use any knife sharpening stone out there, but I just got this one off Lancaster Archery, and so thought I'd take you through a little bit of it here today. But when I picked up these broadheads, I wasn't exactly pleased with how sharp they were. They're not bad. Nah, they're not good. It's really not too sharp. So today we're gonna see if we can sharpen them up with this broadhead sharpening stone and see what the results are. Basically, I'm just gonna be able to lay this guy flat on the stone. And that's what's great about these 3-blade fixed broadheads is you can lay them flat. This is a double bevel compared to like a single bevel, which is a little bit more intricate, but I figured this is a good way to start out and kind of see how it was gonna go. So we'll give it a shot. Pretty much are just gonna lay it flat, slide it back and forth against the grain, or at least sideways on this stone here, and we'll kind of see how it goes. I'm gonna try to be adding consistent pressure. Gets caught every now and then. I kind of lost count, but you should be going back and forth the same amount of times each side of the broadhead. So we'll see how sharp we can get this thing, but upcoming videos will take you through the broadhead and how it flies. I had always been an expandable guy, but this year I did want to experiment with a fixed broadhead, mainly due to the penetration. In the field, I'm trying to have as little of the opportunity to go wrong as possible. I know that deploying expandables don't fail very often, but just the idea that they can gives me a little bit of pause, and the penetration of them. I think fixed blade broadheads do penetrate better. I know there's a whole war out there amongst the hunters in terms of what's better, but I kind of just wanted to play around with this year and see what the results were. Have not really shot them. I shot them a couple of times. They've flown okay. Did not notice anything drastic, but we'll definitely go into a little bit more detail with how it flies compared to a fixed blade, or sorry, how it flies compared to a field point in the future here pretty soon. All right, I've definitely lost track, but we're just going with the rough grit right now, 600. So after a few swipes there on each side, I'm gonna hone it now on the 1200 side. Just try to smooth it out a little bit. And if any of you out there have tips and tricks or different ways that you do this, let me know, because this is my first time giving this a shot. It does seem pretty straightforward and pretty simple, but we'll see how it goes. So let's kind of see what we're working with here. No. still not where I want to be at, so we'll flip it back over to the rough side. I'll fast forward through this part and we'll see what we can do here. Okay, a little better. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. A little bit more pressure this time again. All right, so it's taking a minute, but I think we're getting somewhere now. So let's try this guy out. Maybe. There we go. We're back here the next day. I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on how everything went. So, got this thing fully sharpened, finally. It did take a little bit of time, but I think we got it in a good place. Very easy to use. Did take a little bit of elbow grease, kind of like I was describing before, but kind of check this out now. So was able to get this thing very sharp, and sharp enough to where I feel very comfortable putting it into the field. I'm actually going to take it out turkey hunting this year, so we'll see what the results are. This will be my first time using a fixed blade, fixed head broadhead, and we'll see what kind of damage we can do with this guy. But the Annihilator broadheads, 125 grain XL version with the G5 sharpening stone, very easy to use. I like how small it is, just compact size, that I can put this in its case, stick it in my bow bag, sharpen it up, touch it up whenever I need to. But yeah, I'm excited to get it into the field and see how it performs. Like I said, coming up here pretty soon, we'll have a couple of videos on broadhead flights, that kind of stuff. Hopefully we'll get a turkey video or two this spring. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it. Hit subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you're running. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.